Alright, welcome back to Huntsman's Copse, or the sub-zone more accurately called Undead Purgatory, where we fought the Executioner's Chariot. And we're here because there's a little something I want to check out before we move forward. So you can hop down here pretty easily, get to the sub... not that one, this one. Yeah. Hopping down here gives you access to the sub area. Careful. There we go. And if you really want to risk it, you can try jumping across, and I'll probably fuck this up. Oh, or yep, that's me fucking it up. Really, platforming in this game is the worst thing. I hate it. I love these games. I hate every time they want me to jump for any reason, basically. It's like, oh, let's run, and then tap a button while you're running, and maybe it'll work. But it's not like Mario, where like it totally works. It's like, it's kind of an embarrassment, where sometimes it almost kind of works. I've fallen off one cliff 4 times in a row, and if you played video games like all your life, and you fall off a cliff like 4 times in a row trying to do one jump, the game might have bad controls. So, this is a little sub-area. Up there's the first area we walked across when we came through the whole, this weird poison butterfly douchey zone. There's an item over here. Solid Proud Knight, not much going on there. But there are ways to proceed downhill. If I'm careful, I'll do so without even poisoning myself. Or I'll poison myself silly. So be careful here. There we go. Oh, whoa. Hello, giant Basilisk. I'll just cap myself off a little bit from the damage I took. Oh, he heard that. Alright, let's deal with fire, dude. So that guy was a distraction. It's like, look at this obvious fire down here. Look, it's just a little guy. You could take this place. Just come on down. Oh shit, I'm poisoned from the assholes upstairs. Well, just gonna get real stabby all of a sudden. Careful. Just gotta wail on this guy. There we go. Giant basilisks. Really intimidating, because if you ever saw a basilisk before, you were like, fuck that. Because basilisk's scary. But, overall, not that bad. What happens if I... oh, that was the poison wearing off. I thought that was the poison filling up for a second there. Okay, there's Rickard's Rapier. Large Titanite Shard. I'll have to look into Rickard's Rapier. Maybe do a little research about how it scales in comparison. Because, I mean, if I'm doing a Rapier run, I might as well check out how good the Rickard's Rapier is. And this is going to lead out... oop. Nameless Soldier. Cap myself off again. This is going to lead us up to that mansion we cleared out earlier. So we're probably going to skip ahead in a second here. Because we're going to be in the same place we already were. Frankly, when I walked through the Undead Purgatory, I was kind of hoping we'd have a surprise, like a Pursuer or Forlorn invasion. It's just such a big empty area. If you ever find yourself backtracking through it again, I was kind of hoping something cool would happen. Yep, we're back in this building again. You recognize this. So I'm going to go ahead and skip ahead. Rickard's Rapier, an exquisitely decorated rapier said to belong to a prince who appears in an ancient tale. There are numerous variations of the story of the prince who wandered the lands and eventually became undead. The majority of these tales end in tragedy, but there are some exceptions. So Richard's Rapier, most notable trait here, it has a very, very, very high dex requirement, and it also has A scaling with dex, as opposed to my current B of these upgraded weapons already that are already +6 by comparison. So we'll see how it goes. Maybe I might look it up online at this point just to see how the stats scale, because we definitely is that guy gonna hop down this time? He's inconsistent about it. Oh well. Let's see. I'll have to look it up at this point, because I've invested some money into my upgrades, so I'm gonna want to know for sure whether or not it's actually gonna be much of an upgrade when I level it up or not. 'Cause I don't know much about Rickard's Rapier. But we're here in the same place we've been to before, because there's an alternate path. I took the path over that bridge before, which was how you get to that optional boss we fought. Now we're actually going to move forward in the story. Turns out that whole hellscape with the 4 ninja assholes that hang out on pillars all day, apparently, and have nothing better to do. And the Executioner's Chariot that runs around in circles all day because it has nothing better to do. That was all optional. So, this is actually going to be moving forward, and I'll check out a few of the little tidbits here and there. That guy's just running like it's for his goddamn life, isn't he? Where's he going? Oh. Okay, he's a little surprisingly hard to catch. Come here, buddy. Come here. I just want to give you a hug. Come on. I'll comfort you in your times of need. And stuff. Die. Got him. Repair powder. Well, that's why he's running away. He had what I needed in this version of the game, where everyone loses their goddamn durability in like 4 seconds. More repair powder. Where are the ninja dudes? There's usually oh, there's one. Hey, buddy. You're not tricking me. They're just kind of around in the woods. They're pretty well camouflaged and like to stand still until opportune moments, such as when you're trying to pull a lever. I'm gonna walk up to the lever, but I'm not gonna grab it. Fully expect to be ambushed like right now. Where the ambush at? Does someone not ambush me while I'm using this thing? That guy's on the ground, but he's not a threat. There he is. I see you. You're not tricking me. Oops. Oh, dogs, why? Dogs, why? There's dogs now? I don't like dogs. Dogs are the worst. Got him. Hey, hey, buddy. Where were you? Where are all you guys? I didn't see any of you. Take care of that guy that's just hanging out. Just chilling on the cold floor. Keeps me cool, man. Where were you? Were you guys all on top of the building? Oh god, he's alive. Everyone else died in one hit. Were they all hanging out on top of that building or something? Or maybe in trees? I'm not sure. There was certainly an ambush party waiting for me. Oh, maybe they're waiting on the bridge. That would make sense. Because that lever I pulled brought this bridge down, because you need to bring this bridge down to proceed. So they might have all been just waiting on the bridge itself. Hop on the side first. You can only get inside this building from above. Oh god, there's one of you in here? Why? Get out of here. Get out of my game. Get out of my game. Get out. Get out. There we go. So what's my reward? There might be an Estus flask here if they bothered to attack me with that dude here. What is it? What is it? Sublime Bone Dust. Close. So that's where they moved it to, because I think the Bone Dust used to be on that cliff right next to the Executioner Chariot boss fight. So they moved it to this particular little hole. I'm really shocked by how fast I'm getting Estus upgrade items. I know you can always get them relatively quickly if you know where they all are, but in this particular version I feel like I'm getting them very, very quickly. It's catching me off guard a little bit, but I'm on board. More healing items, not something I'm going to disagree with explicitly. Any nasties around here to attack me while I wander around? Shortcut ahead, but happiness required ahead. Shut up. Not falling for your bullshit. So there's two paths here, left or right. Like always, that's not explicit enough. And there's a poor guy hanging out in there. Can't open the door, and there's a bonfire, but I can't access it yet. Gonna be a little while before we can. Hey, buddy. Die. There we go. Shh, quiet. I should just do this area. Might as well be completionist about it. So this is a nasty little zone because it has necromancers in it and curses. There's giant pots that try to curse you, and there's asshole skeletons that don't stay dead because there'd be necromancers all up in the hizzy, like for reals, man. But now he's dead, so not so much for reals anymore. Ow. I said that a little prematurely. He was still alive. Sorry. Hey guys, how's it going? Just gonna knock you all back. Are there any more surprised necromancers around? Because they could fuck with me here. They could easily be like, psych, there's even more necromancers than before. Just to screw with players that think they know what's up when they don't know what's up. From Software knows what's up. Oh, he's trying to get through, but he can't. Oh, there's a crystal lizard back there. I can't go there though. I have to approach that door from the other direction to open that particular shortcut. Get out of here, dumb pot. I see you. I see you right over there. Don't think you're sneaky. You ain't sneaky. You ain't got nothing. This place does not... This is not a place for pots. This is a place for me. I don't know what I'm getting at for that. Fucking stop trying to curse me. Stop it. Rude. Incredibly rude. Do I have... Yep. Flame butterfly. Doing A-okay on that. So let's just light up for the funsies. Just because this place looks really cool. Lit up. Look at that. I love caves and indoor dark areas when they're lit up with little torchlights everywhere. Nice ambience to the lighting. Just looks swell. Looks A-okay by my standards. But we're gonna want to go back to two-handing. Because we're probably gonna have to fight a dude. Hello, gut dude, I'm gonna have to fight. Hello, indeed. Bye. But before we proceed, I'm thinking backtracking. Everyone's favorite word. Because that'll lead us to the other side of the ravine. But if I'm gonna go there from any direction, I may as well do it from this bridge. Alright, so that's the necromancer taken care of, which is handy. But I might as well go this way. Oh wait, I already stabbed that guy. I was like, what happened to him? I might as well approach from this side, so that at least I don't have to worry about guys being behind me. It's too bad that this isn't Bloodborne. Dude stabbed me, but I stabbed him at the same time. So if this were a certain other From Software game, I would have recovered all my hit points. Roll. Oh god! I was out of range. Stab him, but stab him in the face. That guy ran away, you see that? A weird hollow man just got up and ran away. Is he warning people of my arrival? What do these say? Beware a dark spirit, but the key ahead. Dark spirit ahead. I'm gonna get invaded? Did they just move the existing summon? Because there's a girl... I don't remember her name very well. Oh, Merciless Roenna. They moved her, apparently. Are there any other enemies here, or just Roenna? It is just Roenna. Maybe she drops the key? Hey, Roenna. Don't mind me. I'm just hanging out behind you, stabbing you in the butthole. You silly Roenna. You gonna look at me? Look at me, Roenna. Oh god, she's looking at me. Stop it. I don't like it when girls look at me. Are you a girl? Is Roenna a girl? I just assumed that it ends with an A, so I just assumed female name. There we go. Should have just opened with the backstab. Oh, it didn't even work that well. Okay, maybe I shouldn't have. So I'm using the stone ring right now, and I'm thinking that extra stagger on the R2 is probably helping. Oh, there's a lockaway key. That's how I gain access to the bonfire downstairs. What is that? Oh, it's a necromancer. Oh, there's a flame butterfly here now too? Oh, they're on top of like every tree. They've made so many changes just to screw with you, haven't they? Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and hop down. Roenna used to attack you when you were... Oh god, I'm gonna miss. My bad. There was a hunter here a second ago. Where'd he go? Oh, I guess... Oh, I was gonna say I think he died, but that's not his, that was not his souls. That was a spell coming to kill me. Whoops. Let's switch to my weapon that's not about to break. Hey, buddy. You're screwed, but now I'm screwed because these guys are all mad at me. Hey, buddy. Just gonna ask you to stop breathing for a little while. There we go. Look at those big nasty homing spells. Well, that's new. You don't normally see these guys until the Crystal Cave, and they are dicks because they have homing spells. And fuck homing spells. They're way worse later on though, because there's like 6 of them in the same room in different directions up on ledges where you can't reach them, and they're all shooting homing attacks at you at the same time, because that's just a great time for everyone involved, or just them. Anyway, little quick amount of there's the bridge I was on, by the way, where I was like, I'm gonna not go this way yet, and you could see why I didn't want to, because I was just gonna be in the middle of a zone full of enemies. I'd rather approach from one direction instead. But I'm running back because I know that there is... I'm stalling because the run's taking too long. I got the key to this chamber just now. So now if I die, which is unlikely because the next boss fight's pretty easy, bam! I'll have a bonfire. I'm not going to sit at it. Sitting at it would restore my Estus flasks, but I don't want to fight all those dudes again. And here's Crichton, the Wanderer. And he's like, some guy locked my on here, little fucking prick, and I'm gonna fuck him up in the prick with my sword. And look at my 2 skeleton buddies. Fist pump is also part of his dialogue. He likes to say fist pump a lot. The new canon, Telvati Vidya. Alright. Back to running through boring empty zone where bad guys were a second ago. Oh hey, there's items down there. I completely missed those before. I don't think I've ever seen those before, actually. I'm gonna deal with this guy first. Get out of here, dumb butterfly. Oh, there we go. Wow. Has this cliff always been here? I think I've never noticed this before, and I think it might have always been here. And that's where you get a flamberge. Flamberge. Flambargio. That's where everyone can get mad at me for not knowing how to pronounce stuff, so I might as well just commit to not knowing how to pronounce it. Alright, well, fuck this guy. Guess who remembered they have a bow? Fuck your shit. He didn't even get a spell off. Alright, I'm gonna want to find my way over there because he dropped stuff. So let's work on our way. There we go, now the bow's on my back. That just looks cooler. So do I get invaded here? Originally it was Merciless Roenna invading you right here. But I guess they must have decided this is a dumb place to fight a boss. It's kind of cool. It was mandatory before, so in some ways that was potentially tougher. But that's the boss chamber, by the way. We'll get to that in a second. It was potentially a little tougher because it was mandatory on the way to the boss before, whereas now it's not. Now it's completely optional. Oh, this is why I like the cool side passages full of fire and stuff like that. I like the... Ow, dick! Get out of here! Get out of here! Get out of here! There we go. They learned their place. So what's the necromancer dropping for me? Black Mage Hood, Combustion, and Titanite Shard. All right. Fire spell. These guys shouldn't get back up. This is another necromancer hanging out around here somewhere. Alright, I'm gonna light this place up in a second to make it look all dandy and shit. But first, I got a fucking lizard to deal with. Preferably this skeleton will realize how to walk around a lizard for a second and attack me so I don't have to deal... Oh, he's not even attacking me, is he? Fuck, lizard noticed me. Lizard, why? Oh, cool, I actually hit it. I never trust this game to hit something that's on the ground with a thrusting weapon, which I have an unfortunate tendency to use. Oh, Titanite. So much Titanite. Alright, here's the shortcut. So now I can run through the Necromancer Cave, through this gate if I want to. That'll help me get forward. Estus Flask Shard, awesome. Another shard. They're just showering me with those. I'm gonna hit the cap. I might hit the cap on Estus Flasks before I even get to the second half of the game. By which I mean before I light the 4 Parma bonfires. I'm on my way. I just like to light these up, because why not? That's the only one though? Okay. Let's see if I have to fuck this jump up. Please don't do this to me, game. And human effigy. Ooh, 40 lacerating arrows. Arrows are nice. They're being dicks about this, by the way. It's like, oh, look, it's a zone full of undead and skeletons, and all of the boss stuff is all going to be skeletons. What kind of items should we give them? We should give them bleed items. You know, bleed. That effect that's really strong against skeletons and zombies in nothing ever. Okay. This is one of my favorite. I really enjoyed this boss fight. It's not a hard boss fight ever, really, unless you rush it in certain ways. Basically, there's 3 undead lords. Ow, rude. And as you defeat each of them, they summon skeletons all up in the everything, like so much skeletons, jack skeletons all up in the. Oh, hey, buddy. So, the first impression, if you just watched I guess I shouldn't mention it, but Bloodborne. You know what I'm talking about if you watched it, and you don't if you don't. All right. Nope. Rude. I'm trying to single target them right now. There we go. Not individually hard, and frankly, not even that hard if you do screw up and attack them all at once, but gotta be careful about it. Each of them summons skeletons as they die. Who did this one summon? Oh, the skeletons are way over there. I don't even see them right now. Oh my god, why are there so many? There were never that many before, right? Okay, well, they decided to make this boss fight harder, didn't they? Well, all the more reason to prioritize only attacking one lord at a time, then. Jesus Christ, why is there so much danger over here? They were desperate to make this fight harder, weren't they? Alright, well, as far as I know, there's no time limit, so I'm just gonna take my sweet-ass time, because fuck skeletons. I got bow. Lols. Fire. Fire. That's actually working out for me. This is one way I can kind of try to thin the horde. Why are there... Jesus Christ, there were never this many before. I was wondering why I killed one entire lord and the health bar had barely moved at that point. It's because there's so much skeletons. Okay. Hey, guys. Unfortunately, one of the lords is trying to follow me on foot, and he's relatively fast about it. And ka-chow. And, uh-oh. I don't want to hit the lord. Hitting them is bad. Wow, this would be a good time to have a knife. Oh, I'm out of bow. I'm out of arrows. And my weapons aren't that very durable right now either. This would be a great time to have a nice big swinging weapon. Like be a strength character. This would be a great time to be a strength character. Or a cleric with a heavenly thunder. Really any sweeping or AoE attacks. Because dear lord, there's so many. Why? Why? This kind of takes away for some of the reasons why this was one of my favorite runs before. Oh, there's just a guy hanging out over there. Human effigy. Hey, buddy. Ow. Like, you can't even fight that many skeletons at once. You have to, like, run away and be careful about it. Or at least I can't fight them all at once with this current weapon. Yep. Alright, so this weapon's pretty much useless right now. Just gonna have to swap this out for something real quick. Notched whip. I can't use this effectively. Dragon Lake Sword. Flamberge. Short sword. Why not? How's the skeletons doing over there? I have a swinging weapon now. Fuck you guys. That's way more effective immediately. Uh-oh. Here comes the Skeleton Lord. So, for those of you who don't know, you can use the joystick. Use the joysticks to move in this game, so you can just press the pause button, open up your inventory, and use the D-pad to navigate through your items and to do all that while still running around, which is very handy in this kind of situation. I've admittedly never had to do it during a boss fight, so I just kind of went into it and hoped it would work out. Did not actually think it was going to work out. I thought I was going to fuck that up really bad. So that went swimmingly. We're pretty much out of skeletons now, too. Just these two annoying stragglers. Ow. Ow. Rude. Rude. Rude, rude, rude. Alright, so I'm gonna go back to my hip. Hip. Just gonna try to start wailing on this dude. With my more damaging, rapier. There we go. Two of them down. Cap myself off real quick, because I don't know what's gonna get summoned by this guy. Maybe that was the worst part, was the giant horde. One of them's supposed to summon skeleton wheels, but I don't know if that's still a thing or not. What got summoned? Oh, there they are. Oh, they're bigger, more dangerous skeletons. Yeah, they are. Yeah, all these skeletons have, yep, those are, that's armor. And they're running at me. This is where things could go poorly for me. They're wearing crowns, I guess? That's interesting, I guess. What are the lower implications of the crowns? Motherfucker. Ah, shit. There we go. Nope. I can mostly handle them, it's just concerning that there's so fucking many of them. There we go, one down. Now there's fewer of them, so that's how numbers work. Heal behind a wall real quick. Assholes. Oh, damage was done. This guy's trying to flank me like a dick. Doesn't believe in fair play, not even one bit. The awkward thing about fighting so many enemies and why the game's not super well built for this kind of combat is that, like, I'm having troubles even locking onto the right dude. Thankfully, they're all dead now, so fuck them. So this fireball douche must be the guy that summons the, he must be the one that summons the, flame wheels. There's an item over here. Soldier shield. Hey, buddy. Nope. Nope. Good try. Get out of my game. Alright, you're done. Oh, you're still alive. Stop it. Stop it. There we go. Alright. Final thing. It's probably skeleton wheels, which are dangerous, because fuck skeleton wheels. Just cap myself off. Hi, skeleton wheel. No, don't log onto the wrong guy. There we go, he's down. Ow. They're unfortunate because they can charge at you from long distances in combo. Oh, there's only two. There's two skeleton wheels. Okay, they changed that fight. So they had multiple tiers of skeleton, but there was only two wheels this time, which is the most dangerous part. The tough thing about fighting them, this is actually the one fight that can fuck us up in co-op, actually, is we have some co-op playthroughs where we've done both. Some of them have been on YouTube and some of them haven't been, but when you have three people just attacking, those three skeleton lords go down pretty fast, and whatever they summon all shows up at the same time, because people aren't coordinated. And then suddenly it's like, oh, okay, there's like 10 different types of enemies here. There's bad skeletons, there's shittier skeletons, there's skeleton wheels attacking us while we're fighting the other things, and it's all chaos. And you can actually get the host killed all of a sudden in co-op if you get too aggressive, but one person being careful about it goes alright. Go ahead and just get rid of that short sword. And go back to my rapiers now, because we're going to have a bonfire real soon to fix all my problems. Hopefully the game doesn't just throw a new invasion at me all of a sudden, because they could. They totally could. But anyway, because I talked to Crichton, he'll move forward, and we'll see him again later. The most adorable tiny one-way ladder. It's like, we just want to make sure you don't go back this way. I don't know why. I don't know why they didn't want you to go back, but they did it. Yay, useful NPC. We'll meet her in the next episode. But she is helpful for giving us our beloved, burning. She's one of the people that sells upgrade items. Although her usefulness is a little fucked up by the fact that I already gave the dull ember to Macduff, which means that I kind of, sort of already have access to infinite large titanite. Oh well.